I don't know how to start this video, but you've read the title right. TDS is becoming, at least in my opinion, a cash grab type of game. And this is just my opinion. You might agree, you might disagree, but the point of this video is I wanna explain why I think this way. First off, we are on TDS front page, and I am an alt account, and the first thing I wanna showcase is the store page. Before I go in there, I know that developers need to monetize the game so they can afford doing updates. Yeah, sure, I understand, but there's a fine line between supporting the game, having the game monetized enough to support your development team, and just outright selling everything you can possibly imagine to the player base. Moving to the store page, the first thing we see is a subscription, which is around $7 in my country. Well, what about game passes? Currently, there's how many? 16 game passes on TDS front page, which I calculated to be worth around 11,900 Robux. If you went to the buy Robux section, you would need to get this package for 10,000 Robux, and also get this for 1,700. This would still not be enough for all the game passes in the game, and that's already, at least in my region, that's around $180. Depending on where you live, this may differ. I didn't even join the game, but the game shows me an option to buy stuff for $180 already. And if you think, this isn't that bad, let's check out the most cash grab game you can imagine on the platform, which is Pet Simulator 99. And we have the store page of Pet Sim. And the first thing you'll notice that there's no subscription, and it has less amount of game passes. It only has 12 of them. But granted, they're actually more expensive by 1,000, which that's not really that big of a difference. They're pretty similar in amount of Robux you can spend on the store page. Okay, that's enough when it comes to the store page. So let's check out the actual game instead and see if it's as bad as the store page. We can claim the daily rewards for 50 coins, which is not really... And we can play the tutorial, which actually rewards you with demo man and 600 coins. That's actually quite generous, which I'm actually going to do pretty quickly. Welcome back from the bootcamp. You are now officially TDS certified. Let's go to recruiting your first tower. And the first thing I see in the game is a goddamn gambling wheel. Like, you cannot make this up. Yeah, sure, I will buy it a moment. Actually, you don't get it for free. Wait, tutorial is wait, didn't the tutorial say I would get Demo Man and 600 coins? Then why does it force me to buy Demo Man for 600 coins? After we've done the tutorial, the first thing I see in the lobby is the spinning wheel, which is just gambling, and also a starter bundle, which I can pay Robux for. Not a good first look. Let's see what starter bundle has. It has Militant, some coins, and premium crates. For only 350 Robux. Wow, what a deal. Yeah, no, go away. When you go to the spinning wheel, wow, I can claim my prize. Nope, I can't. I have to buy the tickets. Who could have seen that coming? Now, the spin tickets you can buy for 50 Robux, which are just not worth it. The revive tickets are basically a scam because they just don't even work. I don't think they fixed them. And the time scale tickets, they're fine, but it could be as easy to just make speeding up the game and slowing it down a free feature. Now, there are other ways to spend your Robux on the game, because gambling wheel, starter bundles, all the game passes in the game are just not enough, right? For example, quests. You have those daily quests and the weekly quests, and funny enough, one of them actually will give me a deluxe crate on this alt account. They also have an option to refill them for Robux. Same with missions. Missions, you can do them for free, but of course you can just pay to skip those missions for like 400 Robux, which I actually did. I am guilty of skipping them. Now there's two more ways you can spend your money on. The first one is with the credits and gems. You can buy 10,000 coins for 650 Robux, which, if you grind the game and you feel like not playing the game, I guess, you can just go to the shop and buy the coins. For example, if you grind for the golden crate and you just don't feel like it, it will only cost you 3,000 Robux, but hey, you can get it for free if you grind for 10 hours. That's a long time to grind for one tower in a game. And the last thing are the cosmetics, which I've left for the last because I'm honestly fine with them. Those are just cosmetics. Pretty much every game needs some sort of monetization. And cosmetics are one of the best ways to do it. Because the casual player base, they can just ignore them. And people who want to support the game will actually buy them. There's also the high grade for 50 Robux, which I'm not sure if anybody buys because it's just not worth it. Those are all the ways you can spend your Robux on. I could miss something. I probably did. Oh yeah, VIP service, I guess. But I think that's all now. That's a lot of payment options in the game. We have to list off game passes, buying the in-game credits like gems and coins, skipping quests, referring missions, buying all the tickets, the starter bundle, what else? Skins, the VIP Plus subscription, and VIP service. And on a side note, all the merch they have on their official store. That's a lot of monetization when it comes to the blocky Roblox tower defense game. That's actually a lot. Enough of me rambling because I think you guys will just get tired of me talking over the lobby. So let's actually go in and join Molten Mode, because why not, right? Okay, so we're in the lobby. Let's choose a map to play on. Oh, I forgot. Let's play on this map, because I cannot choose to play on the map I want without paying, I guess. And, oh my god. I didn't even know this was a thing! Like, bro, do you see the point of my video now? Like, please! You're just throwing payment options left and right at me. You know, TDS has been this way. Ever since 2020, ever since Hardcore update, TDS had heavy monetization, so why make the video now? Well, that's because TDS is just adding more and more and more and more paying options, and I feel that it's only going to get worse. It feels like every update we get nowadays, there's always something in the new update we can buy. For example, Mako DJ update. That update was basically, hey guys, we've added a skin you can buy for Robux. Thank you for buying it. Every recent update we've had, it's basically something new to buy. And I think this has been the way ever since consumables, ever since VIP Plus was added. Whenever they released a new feature, they always have to monetize it somehow. As I said before in this video, I know devs need money to support the game, but there's a line between supporting the game with monetized options and also trying to milk out your player base as much as possible. And TDS just crossed that line for me. And when it comes to features that we don't have to pay for example, challenge maps, that sucked. Each challenge map, not only does it take 1 week to refresh, so basically it's one game per 1 week if you follow them, but also they're random. You could have the same challenge 3 times in a row. And every single one of those challenges is just Fallen mode, but harder in some way. There's nothing original about those challenges, it's just Fallen mode, but harder. And when it comes to other content you cannot ignore, which are all the towers that got added. And of course, each tower that gets added now in TDS needs some option for players to buy, because how could we release a tower with no Robux option? Like Brawler, Mercenary Base, Gatling Gun. They're not easy to get, but they're easy to get if you're willing to pay money for them. And one more feature that was actually good was Hidden Wave. Hidden Wave was actually fun. The problem, however, is that it's a feature that was already in the game. Now, this is going to sound harsh, and I don't mean to offend anyone on the development team, but nowadays it feels like the devs can only cook up ideas which either 1. Make them money, 2. It's an old feature that they just add back into the game like Hidden Wave and PvP, or it's either skins or game mode reworks, which, sure, they make the game look prettier, but content-wise, they don't add a lot. Now, one thing that Bello mentioned in one of his interviews on stage on Discord one time was the admin game pass, which apparently is going to cost a lot of Robux. How much do you think it's actually going to cost, given the direction that TDS is going? Criminality, another Roblox game, did something similar where it sold an admin VIP server game pass, I'm pretty sure, for an extreme price. scary enough, people actually bought it. I am sure that players will buy the admin Game Pass, even if it's like $50 in TDS. I am sure of it. One last thing I want to mention before I end this video is the new thumbnails that TDS has. This literally screams, please 5-year-old child, please click on my thumbnail. This is like, look, we have the funny gravedigger emote. A lot of people find this thumbnail funny. I just find it sad, like given the direction that TDS is going. I honestly find this thumbnail it is actually tragic. Given my opinions on this game, I will still record videos on it. It would be hypocritical of me not to say that this game is my entire channel. It is. Like, it is, but I just don't like the direction this game is going. At this point, it's less of a tower defense type of game. It's more of a how much you can sell to the players before they leave the game simulator. Because this is where this game is going for, with all the updates. Anyways, that's going to be enough of my rant. Tell me if you agree, if you disagree. But yeah, see ya in the next video.